Well, we're going to introduce you to our cats, our characters, because all stories have characters, right?
Yeah.
What was the big pumpkin? What's that called?
A witch.
What's big pumpkin called when you see a words on the front of a book? It's called the title. And then we have characters. So right here we have our bat, we have our mummy, we have our vampire, we have our ghost, and we have our witch. Mr. Sango gets to be the narrator. So let's start our voices off. I see 2 fingers in here. Good job. I see 2 fingers. Come right up. It's got you trained really well. Now put your hands in your lap and we're going to begin. You've got to listen very carefully to the words. Here we go. Once there was a witch who wanted to make pumpkin pie, so she planted a pumpkin seed. She weeded and watered, and after a while a sprout poked through. Then a pumpkin grew, and it grew, and it grew, and then it grew some more. Soon Halloween was just hours away. The witch thought about pumpkin pie, bent down to take her pumpkin off the vine. She pulled, she tugged, and she pulled. First she pulled hard, and then she pulled harder. The pumpkin just sat.
Drat!
Said the witch. Just then, along came a ghost.
Big pumpkin.
Said the ghost.
It's big and it's mine, but it's stuck on the vine and it's Halloween and it's just hours away.
Said the witch, and she kicked that pumpkin.
I am bigger than you and stronger too.
Boasted the ghost.
Let me try.
Said the witch, but she thought about pumpkin pie and stepped aside. The ghost bent down to take the pumpkin off the vine. Well, she pulled and she tugged and she pulled. First she pulled hard, then she pulled harder. Pumpkin just sat.
Rat.
Said the ghost. Just then, along came the vampire.
Big pumpkin.
Said the vampire.
It's big and it's mine, but it's stuck on the vine and it's Halloween and it's hours away.
Said the witch, and she kicked that pumpkin.
I am bigger than you both and stronger too.
Boasted the vampire.
Let me try.
Said the witch. Said the ghost. But they thought about pumpkin pie and stepped aside. The vampire bent down to take the pumpkin off the vine. Well, he pulled and he tugged and he pulled. First he pulled hard and then he pulled harder. But that pumpkin just sat.
Drat.
Said the vampire. Just then, along came the mummy.
Big pumpkin.
Said the mummy.
It's big and it's mine, but it's stuck on the vine and Halloween's just hours away.
Said the witch, and she kicked that pumpkin.
I am bigger than all of you and stronger too.
Boasted the mummy.
Let me try.
Said the witch. Said the ghost. Said the vampire. But they thought about pumpkin pie and they stepped aside. The mummy bent down to take the pumpkin off the vine. Well, she pulled and she tugged and she pulled. First she pulled hard and then she pulled harder. But the pumpkin just sat.
Rat.
Said the mummy. Just then, along came the bat.
Big pumpkin.
Said the bat. The witch didn't say a word. She just looked at the ghost and rolled her eyes. The ghost looked at the vampire. The vampire looked at the mummy. They all looked at the little bat, and they started to laugh.
I may not be big, and I may not be strong,
Said the bat,
but I have an idea.
and the bat told them what to do. Said the witch. Said the ghost. Said the vampire. Said the mummy.
Ready, set, pull.
Called the bat pulled the mummy pulled the vampire pulled the ghost pulled the witch, and the witch pulled the pumpkin. Well, they pulled and they tugged pumpkin.
Hooray! Dropped!
Said the witch. Whoosh! It flew and it flew. Thump! It landed on top of a hill, and thump, 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 thump. It bounced all the way down to the witch's house. And when it got to her door, the pumpkin just sat.
Hooray for the bat!
Shouted the witch, and she hurried inside to make pumpkin pie. Said the ghost.
Have some more!
Said the witch.
I couldn't eat another bite.
Said the vampire.
Fun party.
Said the mummy.
Time to go.
Said the bat.
Drat!
Said the witch as she watched them all leave. Then she went right out and planted another pumpkin seed. And at the end we say, we thank you for coming to our show today. And remember, what's the name of the book?